Today's episode of the Totally Rad Show is brought to you by Netflix. Step into the grid, the animated grid, as we check out Tron Uprising.
Totally Rad Show.
Totally Rad Show, Totally Rad, Totally Rad Show, Totally Rad, Totally Rad Show, Totally Rad, Totally Rad Show, Totally Rad Show.
Today we are back in TV talking about another animated series. This one, Tron Uprising, on Disney XD, comes out June 7th, Thursday, June 7th. It's actually written by the guys who wrote the Tron, what was it called? Tron Legacy movie. What are their names again? Eric?
Ed Kitsis and Adam Horowitz.
Ed Kitsis and Adam Horowitz, who you said wrote on Lost and
Once
writing
Upon a
on Once
Time.
Upon a Time.
Created Once Upon a Time.
Oh, they created Once Upon a Time. I
think so.
Very cool. All-star cast, Bruce Boxleitner is back as Tron. Elijah Wood, Mandy Moore, big all-star cast. And I have to say, just right off the bat, very happy. I feel like Last Airbender may have pushed through a little bit of a barrier where I feel like we're getting animated series for children that also are very adult. I mean, this movie is, or this TV show is quite adult for your run-of-the-mill, kids animated series.
Well, it's interesting
We
because
also
the
don't
Tron,
I don't know.
the Tron IP isn't necessarily a kid's IP right now.
No, yeah, oh yeah.
It's our generation's IP,
Yeah.
really.
But it is
Totally
when
true.
we were kids when it came out. I mean,
Right. No,
but
I mean,
the
I think
new
they're
version-
trying to introduce it to kids, but I think that there's a definite vested interest in them making this
Yeah.
palatable to our generation.
So now Tron Legacy, visually stunning. I don't think any of us really love that movie, but the animated series is a little bit of a parallel, but then kind of veers off into this sort of Batman Begins or
Very
Batman Beyond,
Beyond, yeah, very,
Batman
very
Beyond
much.
vibe. Daniel, what did you think?
first a lot this week.
Firsties. We're gonna call this Dan First Week.
Yeah, I want to say on the cast, I don't remember all the cast members in it, but I remember we couldn't even name the show.
yeah.
It would just be boring.
Yeah.
But every cast member, it's like the
an A-list.
casting for a new animated feature film
Yeah.
where they have casting real voice actors.
Real live actors.
Yeah, not the same guys
Right.
that always do it. It's
Which
really
is a bummer
incredible.
for those guys.
Yeah.
It's really
These dudes don't need the work.
Yeah. But I will say
have
that
a funny story
watching
about that.
this
Remind me.
show, I felt a lot like how I, when I was a kid, waking up and watching Saturday morning cartoons. There's a je ne sais quoi about it that fills me up with that. It's different than Airbender. I engage as an adult. I engage like it's like Pixar. There's something about this. I feel like I'm watching G.I. Joe or Transform. Like there's something about
so
it.
you feel like how you remember feeling like as a kid watching it, or you
Yes.
feel like as an adult watching an old '80s TV show?
No, no, the first one.
So it's the
I don't feel
feeling-
negative. I
You
feel
don't feel
positive.
negative. Yeah, you have the joyous
I'm not going,
feeling
"This
of like
must be a-
Saturday morning cartoon.
yeah.
Whereas Avatar, you're like, I'm watching a TV show.
Yeah, like this. There's something just. I don't know what it is. The tone, the animation. So there's a quality to it. I love the anime. I love the art. So I love the 2D, 3D thing. I love the visuals. I mean, as awesome as they were seeing in live action, they are surprisingly as exciting visually. The lights and the contrast and all that stuff is exciting, even in a cartoon.
And there's a very Aeon Flux vibe
Very,
with
the
the sort of like elongated
That's right.
elbows and
legs,
limbs.
The story is still a little confusing to me. I don't quite understand the city, who's living there, what is it, who are these people. I don't understand the
Agreed.
fiction of this universe at all, as I did in Tron Legacy. It's even more city-like now. I mean, it's like meant
And
Times
as you
Square
do
in there.
in Legend of Korra, where you get a sense of that city in seconds.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
understand.
Somehow.
Yeah. There's no explanation. Are we inside a computer? I mean, we're inside a computer, but like...
Yeah, we're in the grid, but the grid is like SimCity.
There are so many awesome visual and conceptual ideas in this. The train in this thing that flips underneath, awesome. The way people de-res looks so cool. I mean, it's just, there's a lot of fun here.
Yeah, the gear that like makes everything see-throughable, and then you can move objects and fix them like that.
Right, yeah.
Cool.
But it also begs like, well, what is a light? Like, wait, it just appears out of nothing, but you can fix, but it's tangible and you fix it. Like, what is it?
Don't ask those questions.
Yeah, I know. But I would like to understand the way the city operates and who people are.
And you may. I mean, this
do
is
they go to the
episode
bathroom?
1.
Like,
Right.
what is it?
Well,
you
they
know?
don't. They have garbage in, garbage out because they're programmed. Jeffrey Cannata?
Boy,
so total, you liked it a lot.
I liked
Just
it.
a little
I liked it
confusing.
quite a bit.
Okay.
It's not Avatar.
You
but,
yeah. Come on.
Boy, I agree with everything you said. Everything. And it is, there's a lot of fun to be had. I'm really, as you said, loving the visual style. It doesn't look like any other cartoon on television or ever. There's wonderful fight choreography and action set pieces, even in this first episode, that are thrilling, and there's a lot of it, and it's awesome. But it's not Avatar, and it's not even Legend of Korra. It doesn't, as you say, I'm just going to be repeating what you said. It doesn't address me. I don't address it on a level that fulfills me like those shows fulfill me on a level that the cartoons don't. And this is a fun adventure story, but it feels a little thin. And I will say, it's already in one episode better than Tron Legacy, the entire film. I've had more fun with it. I enjoyed it more. I felt more Tron-y-ness. I didn't pick it apart the way I did the first movie, the Legacy movie. And the characters are better. They're introduced better. It's more interesting. It's far better than the film. But I'm also not like, I don't feel an affinity like I do, and it sucks that we keep comparing it, or at least I keep comparing it to Avatar, but that's the other big animated series in my life, and I don't, it's definitely not on that level. That said, I'm gonna keep watching it. I really loved the hook at the end of this first episode. Just visually, I was like, yeah! And it does have that Batman Beyond kind of awesome thing going for it. It definitely feels more like a superhero story, although, what superpower does he have? He has none. He's just ballsy, I guess.
Yeah, super ballsy.
Yeah, but I like disc battling. I like the vehicles. There's enough fun and enough visual flair.
Yeah.
There's like 47 pieces of flair.
What's the contractually obligated amount of flair for the show? Just never go beyond. How many beyond? 1, 2? It doesn't matter. I mean, I kind of totally agree with you guys. I think, for me, I was really surprised at how much I enjoyed the aesthetic. Because the thing about Tron Legacy is the aesthetic is awesome. The aesthetic is awesome. So here we get more of that awesome aesthetic, but then also with this tweaked sort of weird Aeon Flux, but more precise animation style and character models that then are working within this very set, sterile, geometric Tron Legacy visual style of the world, which I loved that contradiction of the sort of like hyper stylized human characters and the very geometric and smooth specific art style of everything else. And I loved the characters. I thought this was a really great story. It was fun. I was interested. I was engaged. I'm hoping that the characters that we know become more important, and the characters that we, you know what I mean? Like the character himself, Banks, is it? What? Banks? Beck.
But
it's sort of just like, Beck is like just sort of a kid who.
Elijah Woods. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't. There isn't anything new to that character. He's just sort of a kid who's kind of antsy doing a thing, and then kind of going, I'm just a kid.
Before or after the movies, or what?
I don't think it has anything to do with the movies as far as time-wise.
I was just wondering if we would see those.
Clue
characters.
still rules.
Clue
with an
still
iron
rules,
fist, and
yeah.
doesn't he get
Clue was in
overthrown?
between the movies, wasn't he?
Well, no, Clue was in the movies.
Yeah. Doesn't he get overthrown at the end of the movie?
I think Tron Legacy has nothing to do with Tron the movie. Oh no, Tron the movie took place
Before
Tron Legacy, but way before.
Right, like in real life.
No, he's 20 years old. The guy's the son of Jeff Bridges.
Right, because
Yeah, okay.
exactly how it
way.
is. One of the things I want to bring up is I like how it is expanding the universe as well. It's not just showing you all the stuff you expect, like light cycles and stuff, but there's like cool tread-like cycles, which was rad. And the dude with
the hands.
digital Dalsim.
Yeah, I was like, if this video game ever gets made, Dan wants to play that guy.
Actually, because the grappling hook.
Yeah.
I kind of didn't like those. I was like, what is the logic? Like what? Not logic, but like.
I'm sorry, punchy fist.
Digital Dalsim, dude.
Yeah, I know. It was okay. It was kind of cool. It was kind of
But
cool.
he also cut his hands off.
Yeah, no.
Anyway.
It was fun.
Spoiler alert.
Doesn't work when you say it after.
Doesn't work when you say it after. But anyway, yes, so Tron Uprising on Disney XD, definitely worth a watch if you're interested in getting into some of those animated series that are for us as well as the child peoples. All right, everybody, be sure to stick around. We're going to be answering one of your Twitter questions right after this. But first, we want to thank our sponsors, Dan.
Yes, Netflix, guys, saves you time, money, and hassle by streaming TV shows and movies directly to your PC, your Mac, your TV via your Xbox 360 or your Apple TV, your Nintendo Wii console, any of it.
PS3?
What's
Yes.
that?
PS3.
PS3 as
Correct.
well. You can watch as many movies or shows as you want. You can cancel at any time. And you can get a limited 30-day trial for free if you go to netflix.com/TRS and sign up now. Also, if you're in the UK or Ireland, you can go to netflix.co.uk/TRS or netflix.ie/TRS to get the same free trial.
Very nice. Also, get your backgrounds in, boys and girls.
Oh, don't forget to send those fans.
Fans at TotallyRadShow.com.
You can have your artwork on our show. How cool is that?
Rad cool. Hip.
Rather cool.
Join us tomorrow for our review of the movie Snow White and the Huntsman.
Today's Twitter question, sent in using the hashtag TRSQ, is sent in by Cantera. Cantara. Have any of you kept in touch with the crew of the Starship Alpha 2 since they released you from indentured servitude?
No.
I don't.
They don't return my letters.
Yeah. I've
I could
emailed
have
a
sworn
lot.
one of you guys would have kept in touch.
I try. I email a lot, me and Bill. But
Bill? You're still talking to Bill?
Yeah, Bill.
After he was so mean
Bill
to
with
you.
the
Bill with the things on his head. Yeah, right. The alien.
big eyes, the
guy.
big bug eyes.
Yep.
I hated
Yep.
that guy.
Bill.
With the tendril. Oh, that was Susan with the tendrils.
He really liked Avatar, though. I remember that.
He did. Well, he was in it. He was an
He
extra.
got really into it.
Yeah, he was,
We were into it.
he was
It's
one of those
weird. It was
cow
in
things.
the beginning before they even go to Pandora.
Yeah, he was just floating by. He was like, hey.
I didn't know.
He had heavy
Airbender. I thought he really liked.
No, he had
Airbender.
heavy human makeup on during the sequence.
A lot of prosthetics to turn him human.
Yeah, it was tough.
Which is great because you just see him sitting next to some guy with like giant head. Hey, I also am human. That line got cut out though.
They
It was
did.
a little too much.
Extended